On Fountain of Youth Saturday, 1.5 million estimated in the late pick five, Brian. All stakes pick five.
Yeah, and it's a doozy of a sequence. Turf racing galore. Of course, the featured Fountain of Youth right in the middle. And the first race is a big spread to me, Ron. So I'm going to start it with Immensitude, the 4-horse, in a race where a lot of the proven horses are out of the La Praviente that we know here. She's not one of them. I'm not saying I dislike that race, but I'm looking for a different kind of horse and a newcomer. She's run well in the past up in New York. I'm going to try her. It's going to be a very, very good race, and it's a big spread race, Ron.
Yeah, that's the grade 3, very one, and it's 1 mile and 3/8 on the turf. Race number 11 is the Gulfstream Park Mile, a grade 2 event. Brian, is your single going to be Mind Frame?
I've got to single him for a couple different reasons. First and foremost, he looks so much better than everybody else. I know it's his first start since July. I get that. But my ticket expands in other races, so I need to keep it tight here. I just don't really see anybody beating him. If Todd Pletcher's going to bring him back in a grade 2, the Hall of Famer, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite horses before that horse went to the bench. Race number 12, 1 mile. It's the grade 3, Honey Fox. How'd you see it?
Best bet of the day for me. I heard you in your late pick 4 video that we've got out there talk about the speed of In Our Time. Who's running with her? I just don't see anybody in here that can run with her early. She actually gets to cut back a little bit. She got so brave in the Pegasus Filly and Mare Turf, and she almost, there was a point where she turned for home run. You said, wow, is she going to wire this field? She came up a little late to her stablemate. I don't see it happening today. She looks down the road as my best bet of the day.
The big one, the Fountain of Youth grade 2 event, this race 13, of course. We usually have it. You have one horse you can zero in on. I think it's a great betting race this year.
I agree totally, Ron. There's 4 of them that I'm going to play. I'm going to lead with River Thames, the now horse maybe. That I feel like, Ron, he really needs to fire a big shot today. Burnham Square, who won the Holy Bull. Yeah, he's going to run big. I get that. But they're maybe not cranking the screws as tight as a River Thames has to have them because this is his first stake start. They got to figure out where he is in this kind of a group. It's a short stretch finish line. I think that's going to help him. Certainly Burnham Square is a must-use. I'm going to use Sovereignty, even though he might be a little bit of a short horse, and I'm not going to let Gate to Wire beat me, even though he got set up last time. The other Pletcher from a good post, he's bred to route too. I'm going to use him too, Ron.
Todd Pletcher going for his 9th Fountain of Youth victory. We ended with another wide open affair in my estimation. That's the grade 2, the Macdometer, and this one, you can go so many different ways.
Well, I'd like to think, Ron, if I can get to race 14, I'm going to hit my ticket because I'm using anybody with any kind of form whatsoever. I'm going to come to the one Anglophile. We're going to call him the other Brian Lynch because Dashman, Lynch has got inside, he's got outside in here. I thought Anglophile just needed the race last time. He ran huge in this race last year when he was 3rd, beating a half length. He's perfectly drawn. It's a spread race. I want a price. You were looking for a price as well. I'm going to use basically everybody with good form, but Anglophile is my top pick.
That is the all stakes pick 5 on Saturday, $1.5 million estimated pool. I think it's going to be above that. What a great race.